Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today I'll be showcasing my big solo trap and a little bit of my small one, but we'll be starting off with a tier 5 attack, full tier 5 mix. So when counter research came out, we were getting a lot of these weird attacks. They're sending mix attacks and they don't work very well. There's a lot of tier 5 in this one. He's even got tier 5 siege in there. He doesn't have tier 5 familiars, but yeah, that's a lot of tier 5. My leader is walking back right now, so he was trying to go in before the leader came back, but unfortunately for him, I was not a empty castle, and he ended up losing all that nice tier 5 of his. So anyways, if you like these tier 5 hits and all that, leave a thumbs up on the video, helps out the channel. See if we can get 200 likes on this video. Anyway, so yeah, we'll take a look at here. Full tier 5 mix, about 50 something thousand tier 5 dead, and then 90,000 tier 4. So he ended up losing a lot of troops. He injured about 30,000 of my troops. Again, I don't have my leader, so I don't have any of my stats or anything like that. But on this account, you don't really need it. So anyways, this kind of set up a rally. So SGE decided to come free the leader. I guess they are the ally of the EOH guild. So they are sending a full cav attack here. The leader is pretty good, Momon here, but unfortunately for Momon, or Momatron, they're not in their cav gear. So I was just like, interesting gear. I'm double checking here just to make sure they're not in their cav gear, because if it was a full blast, I might not take it. Again, I don't have rains or anything like that, and I am a rain trap, so it's like, okay, I'm in my gear, I'm in my right phalanx, just double checking to see that they're not switching gear, because I think they thought I was a solo trap, and I kind of baited them into thinking I'm a solo trap. Again, I do use this as a solo trap, so why wouldn't they think I'm a solo trap? So, unfortunately for them, I am technically a rally trap, but I solo trap on it, so that kind of confused them. They weren't in their gear, they're in their mixed gear and all that. Again, they weren't in like speed up gear, so they did have some stats, but it was obviously not enough to do any damage to me, especially when I had all the time to counter, and this is set up to take rallies anyways. I just don't usually in these kingdoms, because there's a lot of titans, and you do not want to take a titan hit on a rain trap without rains, or even with a rain trap normally. It just hurts too much, so I just don't do it. I just solo trap on it, but I have a lot of fun doing it, so now I'm the clown. Again, they will put a proper leader to hit me next, so I will have to end up shielding, but yeah, it was kind of funny there. I was able to eat that rally. Basically, I mean, literally 0 losses, only 300,000 injured on my part, but yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was the gear they were in. So it's not bad gear or anything like that. It's just mixed gear. It's not a cab blast gear. So I caught them in the wrong gear and ended up eating that easily. I do have to watch out for range rallies, because I have like no infantry on this account. So if they sent a range rally, I have to shield pretty much right away. I can't take a range rally without range. It just won't work. I only have 600,000 tier 4 infantry, and that's basically it for infantry. For a cav or an infantry rally, it's not actually too bad, but yeah, without the range, I can't take the range rally. So anyways, we're going to switch over to the 150 mil solo trap, so the smaller solo trap. It's not the smallest solo trap. My smallest one is my baby trap, and you probably just saw me post the video there. I've kind of found a new way to use my baby trap in these bigger kingdoms, and I'll show you that later. But anyways, this could be a interesting situation, because my leader was walking back, and this guy, poor next man, he is a titan, so I do not want to take a hit from this guy without my leader. That would not go well at all. You do not want to take a titan hit without your leader on these smaller solo trap. I mean, smaller 150 mil, but I need my leader for this guy. Thank God he didn't go in leader. He just sent in some what's called farming marches. I guess he thought it was an empty castle. Sent a double, because he kind of sent the first one, didn't break my wall or anything. So he's like, oh, okay, I'll send a second one. Didn't break my wall again, and I think he just kind of gave up after that. But yeah, so I ended up getting a bunch of free kills from him too. So we'll move on to the next clip here. This is going to be SGE again. This is my big solo trap again. Someone basically burned my leader, or burned my alt, releasing my leader, having it come back. So he started to go in with a farming attack here. I was a little slow on the switch, but I didn't need to switch. So I'm kind of used to my other soul trap at this point. So normally I would have to switch, but in this soul trap, you do not need to switch at all. It doesn't matter what phalanx you're in. You can get full countered all you want. It doesn't matter. So that's why this account is so much fun, because you don't have to worry about the solo attacks. It's more about the fun and baiting people to hit you, because I think I now have 280 mil kills on on this account, and in this video I only have 150 mil. So you're gonna see there are a lot of videos coming out. Again, like they kept hitting me. Like I was so surprised how often I got hit on this account. And again, I just capped that guy there. Sorry, I was getting a little distracted, but yeah, he said a full attack that time. Ended up getting capped, did 8,000 damage to me. Again, I don't have my leader. It is still walking back. He has decent gear as well, so he's not like a crazy attacker or anything like that, but he might be around 700%. No tier 5 familiars, but he does have the Griffin familiar, and it looks like the stacking one as well. He said tier 4 in there. Again, I think I might have, did I full counter? I might have full countered that one, but he did about 8,000 damage, and this guy saw the leader coming back. He has a little bit better gear. He has mythic gear with some mythic champ in there. He's coming in. He's going to go infantry as well. I'm just going to switch over to Cav as well. Again, I haven't actually tested this account on solo attack, so I don't know what I could take, but now I know that it doesn't really matter if I'm sitting in range. He can full counter me all he wants. Without my leader, with my leader, doesn't matter. Like, because I'm not going to switch gear. I don't need my gear at all on this account. Again, well, at least for solo attacks. Obviously for rallies and stuff I do, but for solo attacks, I do not need my my leader at all. So I can basically just sit there and take as many attacks as I want. I have posted some big gangbangs from this account already. One of them was like the NPS XAX guild where I took, I think it was like 25 solo attacks offline in construction gear and capped them all and got back on, and I had all their leaders. That was during KVK. That was kind of funny actually, because I wasn't getting notifications because I used the multi-app, so sometimes I don't get notifications. So this is the attack here. So yeah, you can see what he sent there. He's got mythic champ. He's got to be close to 800% with this gear. He's also sent a lot of tier 5, 285,000 tier 5 there. So he ended up losing a bunch of tier 5 as well. So 60,000 tier 5 dead, double tier 5 familiars, all the good, or wait, this is single? No, only single tier 5 familiar. But again, he only did 82,000 to me, and I am sitting in construction gear. So again, I don't have gear on, I don't need it. So here's going to be another attack on the account here. Just doing the same thing. This guy went in SGE, what is his name? Gamisic? Actually, this guy's gear looks a lot like the guy who hit my baby trap. So if you haven't seen that short clip there, this guy's gear is almost the exact same, except that guy actually sent tier 5 at my baby trap, and I capped him, which was the first time I ever trapped what's called someone with my baby trap, or tier 5 with my baby trap. Sorry, I've capped people, but not tier 5. So this guy here is going to have a guy, or is a guy with a lot of troops, and he wants to just give them away for free. So he's going to give me a bunch of free kills here. So here comes the first attack. It's going to be a full infantry attack, tier 4, tier 5, and I think tier 2 or something in there. What is that? Yeah, tier 2, tier 4, tier 5. So he's going to give me a bunch of free tier 4 kills here. Again, he didn't send his leader. I don't think he sends his leader at all during this. He just sends a bunch of these leaderless attacks, which actually, it's funny, actually, on this account, I get a ton of these attacks. I don't understand. I get more attacks on this account than I do my 150 mil account, which is hilarious because it's way higher and way stronger, but and I don't have to worry about anything. So now he's going to switch to his range gear, and thank for him to actually tell me what he's going to be sending. That's really nice of him to switch to his gear and not send leadered attacks. So yeah, so he switched to his rain gear. I didn't actually realize that this at the start, but yeah, he's going to switch to the gear that he's sending the attack. So he switched to his range gear. I'm just going to switch to infantry for a second. Again, I don't need to switch. I just don't want them to know what my frontline is, so I'm just going to keep switching it so they don't actually understand what it is. I'm not sure if he was doing a tester attack with tier 4, tier 5, or he was actually just sending attacks to try and get through my wall. I wasn't 100% sure. Sometimes you send tester attacks, but usually when they send tester attacks, it's tier 2. And this guy was sending tier 4, tier 5. So he's going to do it again. Same thing, Cav. I'm sitting at range this time. Pretty much not going to do any damage because Cav does like very little damage to this account. Just how it's set up. He had 588 on that time. I don't think he has tier 5 familiars or anything like that. I'm just going to move my face over for a second. Yeah, it's kind of getting in front of the stuff. But yeah, you can see he sent tier 4, tier 5 again. Tier 2, yeah, he didn't send tier 5 familiars. So he might be actually checking my front line here. But I'm not sure what information he got from that, and I think he kind of just gave up after this. No, he's going to go in for another one. This one's going to be a wall breaker. So maybe he thought he wasn't breaking my wall. Maybe my wall was too big. He's like, oh, okay, I'm going to send some siege this time. Try and break that wall. He sent a bunch of infantry with this one too. So this is a normal tester attack that you would think you would get if they're going to be testing your front line or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so he sent this one. Tried to break my wall. Just ended up losing a lot of troops because his infirmaries were full. So you lost 300,000 troops on this one. Yeah, so pretty much all dead. A bunch of dead tier 4 siege there, tier 2. So this guy gave me like a million kills. So it's so this, yeah, I love this because I don't care if you don't sell your leader. I'm getting a million kills for free here. I'm not even sure I was walking back there. Was it my leader or was it like just like farming marches walking back? He decided to go in and test it. Anyways, so this guy's going to be going in as well. Going in for, it looks like that was tier 4, I believe. 250,000. Yeah, tier 4 here. So tier 4 cab. So that was like tier 4 cab blast on me. So yeah, that was 100,000 tier 4 dead. Again, free kills for this account. Again, I don't even need to take rallies on this rally trap because I get way more kills on solo hits. So yeah, so my leader is walking back there. So a lot of these guys do go in before my leader gets back, which is okay. So he's going to go in again here. It looks like, no, this is INS Sheep. Was it the same guy? Because he went just tier 2 cav, so that did no damage at all. Again, leader's walking back. He's like, I gotta go, and then yeah, just ends up losing a bunch of troops. And I think this is the last clip I had on today. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the big solo trap here. I was able to cap the rally as well, so I got a bunch of free kills there. And also keep an eye out for my what's called baby trap clips, because I will be getting a bunch of those pretty soon. I am having a lot of fun on it. I have found a way to actually trap in the big kingdoms with the tier 5 guys, mostly by just garrisoning my baby trap and taking out half the march so that it's not like a full 375k, because I can't take those 375ks, but I can take it if I have a garrison, especially if it's a cab blast. I can't switch Phalanx into baby traps, so I will garrison myself range just in case those cab blasts come in, and just take out enough of the cabs so that my baby trap can cap the rest. So anyways, I do hope you enjoyed the video today. It was a lot of fun trapping on this account. Again, it's all about the bait, it's not about the account. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.